and I'm better. I'm bad, that's the only words I know.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Trew Review. We are back after the summer hiatus. We've been busy, travelling, doing exams.
Failing that life.
Anyway.
Wait, for all my fans, all three of y'all, I'm back and I'm better.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, fantastic. So,
don't breathe.
Don't breathe. Directed by Fede Alvarez, who also directed
Evil Dead,
which was a good movie.
It was an alright movie. Starring Jane Levy.
Yeah.
Levi.
Jane Levy.
Who plays Mia in Evil Dead. Probably where she got the connection. Stephen Lang, who plays the blind man, literally.
Daniel Zovatto, who's from Fear of the Walking Dead. And Minnette. I don't know why I know this guy's face, but he's been in so much stuff.
He's been in so many things.
I feel like people just know his face from the fact that he's been in so much stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, where do you know him from?
Right?
I don't know.
We were literally scrolling through him, like his IMDb, and we're like, damn, this guy has a resume.
He's been in so much stuff, but I don't remember him being in any of this stuff.
Right, don't breathe. It's basically about these three kids who we've just mentioned. They are seasoned burglars. And they make sure to keep it under $10,000, not to steal cash. They're very, very well planned.
Yeah, very particular about their methodology.
So they know the law. They're very, very seasoned. Daniel Zovatto, who plays a character called Money in the movie, gets into about this house. And inside this house lives the blind man, Stephen Lang. You come to find out that he's sitting on a large amount of money in the house. And obviously, being seasoned burglars, they decide to steal the money. And the movie goes on from there.
First things first, this movie is a thriller. A thriller that makes you constantly annoyed throughout the film and constantly be like, oh, come on. It's just not a good sign. And that's pretty much what I was doing throughout the whole film. Their plan was stupid as fuck.
Look, hey, I'm a burglar, right? Mm-hmm. This guy's sitting on some G's and he's blind.
Okay.
You best believe I'm going up inside that house. I mean, you can imagine how the movie goes on without like telling you too much. This blind man, played by Stephen Lang, he is very Terminator-esque. He's a retired or a discharged army veteran. I
didn't like the fact that I was so aware that I was watching a movie. I just kept being dragged out of the movie atmosphere. I don't know what it was. The acting was really good. Stephen Lang was really, really good.
He was a really good blind man.
His acting was so good that he seemed a bit too intense for the film. He was like here and they were here, but because his acting was up here,
it made it a bit weird.
Yeah.
This movie reminded me of Scream, where everyone's running through the house trying to escape the killer, and then all of a sudden, man, he's just right in front of you. Like he's always just there. That's how Scream is. If you put a Scream mask on this guy, this will be Scream.
I think the character development of this film was actually very weak. They developed one character.
Yeah, the score of the movie was very weak. You'd imagine with thrillers like this, jumpy thrillers, the score will be a lot more gripping. This was just, I didn't even feel like there was any music. That could have been the atmosphere they wanted to build in the theatre. But for me, when a film has a good soundtrack, that can boost my experience. And then on top of that, the character development, other things that you would hope would carry the movie, wasn't there as well. All in all, it was a bit naff. It was a bit disappointing.
Yeah. It got a bit ridiculous towards the end of the film.
This guy was indestructible. This is what he was like. If the Scream guy took off his mask and then was Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Terminator underneath, that's what this guy was. And he was blind. I know people that are blind, they train in their houses so they know where everything is to an extent. He was Daredevil. Like he was really that guy. It was mental.
There was a point where they could have ended the movie, and if they had ended it there, I would have been like, you're sick and twisted, but fair enough. But they didn't.
This movie could have ended at least 4 times and it would have been the same. There was actually a point where I started to get up. It cut to like a fade and I thought, okay, cool, credits. I started to get up. The version was like, wait, what? All of a sudden, we're in a new scene. Like, I was like, wait, what the fuck? And there was like another 10-15 minutes from that moment.
It was quite disappointing because it was such a great concept and they could have done something very good with it. I don't think changing the actors would have maybe made the film any better.
We're quite harsh on movies, but it's very honest. We watch movies for free. It's not like we're extra burning inside because we have to pay, right? That's an hour and a half. I'm never getting back. I'm a bit hot, but the true review is, do not watch this movie. Just don't bother doing it. Don't get tricked by IMDb. They rated this movie
7.7. Yeah, high. Like how is this the same as freaking
Lights Out? Like Lights Out, I went to watch a couple weeks ago, and that was a 7.6. And that movie was actually pretty damn good. And this was rated higher. Not
You
even
know?
alright. There's nothing horrible about it except the movie itself. If you're looking for your horror fix, I would say skip this one and wait for Blair Witch coming out in a few days. I'm gonna rate this movie a D+. There were points in the movie where I was excited, but I can't give it anything higher than a D+ because it was naff.
I'm gonna rate this film 4.5.
That's a D+.
Because it was less than
That's a D+.
average.
And that's that, guys.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Peace.